Hi, I'm Debbie, and I'm a docent at the Grace Hudson Museum in Ukiah. Grace is well known for her beautiful paintings of the Pomo Indians. And today I thought I'd take you over to her house, a 1911 craftsman-style house that she and her husband John built. And that way I can introduce you to her parents, Aurelius Carpenter and Helen McCowan Carpenter. So here we are in the house. This is Grace's father, Aurelius Armando Carpenter, or A.O., or Real. He was born in Vermont in 1836. By the time he was 14, he was apprenticed to his stepfather's newspaper publishing business. So he was learning as a young man the news business, but also photography at its early stages. When Aurelius was 19, the family moved to Kansas Territory as part of the Free Soil movement. They were ardent abolitionists, and in fact, Aurelius's mother, Clarina Nichols, was a nationally known speaker on both anti-slavery and women's rights issues. As these Free Soilers were moving into Kansas prior to the vote, there were many from the South who also wanted to influence the vote toward a slave state. As you can imagine, it became quite volatile, giving Kansas the name Bleeding Kansas. And in fact, Aurelius was wounded in a skirmish in 1856 called the Battle of Blackjack, where he fought alongside John Brown. The bullet taken from his shoulder was later used by his mother, Clarina, as a visual aid during her impassioned speeches about making Kansas a free state. So after the battle, Aurelius was taken to a local farm to recuperate, and that's where he met Helen McCowan, the daughter of the farmer. Helen had been born in Indiana, and her family were also abolitionists who moved to Kansas in 1855. 6 months later, Helen and Aurelius were married on Christmas Day. In the spring of 1857, they left on a wagon train with the extended family for California, eventually settling in Potter Valley, a small farming community near Ukiah. Grace was born in Potter Valley in 1865, and when she was 5, the family moved into Ukiah. Aurelius started the first newspaper in Mendocino County called the Mendocino Herald. Aurelius and Helen also established the first commercial photography studio in the county. So while Aurelius was taking his panoramic photos of life of the early settlers and the logging in this area, and also the local Pomo, Helen managed the photography studio quite ably. Helen was also a talented musician. In the house, you will find 2 melodeons, an instrument similar to an organ that you can pump, but the air is sucked in. Helen was also an amateur artist, and 2 of her works are in the house. In Potter Valley, she taught the Pomo children, and she recorded the Pomo stories. Helen also began collecting Pomo baskets, known for their functionality and great beauty. So you can see that Grace's parents instilled in her an appreciation of human rights and the diversity of culture. When you look at Grace's paintings, you will notice the great detail and attention she paid to their culture. Grace's familiarity also with photography allowed her to photograph her subjects as a means of assisting her compositions, and also to keep accurate records of what she painted, a total of 684 paintings. You can see what's happening at the museum by checking out our website and also following us on Facebook or Instagram. We hope you'll be able to visit the museum soon.